Emily stood at the edge of the old family farm, the wind whispering through the tall grass as she gazed at the weathered barn and the familiar landscape. Her father's funeral had been held that morning, and the weight of his loss pressed heavily on her heart. She felt like a piece of her soul had been ripped away, leaving an aching void that seemed impossible to fill. The farm had been her father's pride and joy, a place where he had poured his heart and soul into every inch of soil. Emily had grown up here, her childhood filled with the simple joys of running through the fields, helping with the harvest, and listening to her father's stories by the fire. He had taught her everything she knew about hard work, perseverance, and the beauty of nature. But now, he was gone. The memories were a bittersweet comfort, but they also made the pain of his absence even sharper. As she knelt there, she heard footsteps behind her. Turning, she saw her mother approaching, her face etched with sorrow, but also a quiet strength. She knelt beside Emily and wrapped an arm around her shoulders. "It's hard to believe he's really gone," Emily said, her voice barely a whisper. Her mother nodded, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. "I know, sweetheart. It's the hardest thing in the world to lose someone you love so much." Emily leaned into her mother's embrace, finding solace in the shared grief. "I don't know how to move on without him. Everything here reminds me of him." Her mother sighed softly, looking out over the fields that had been their home for so many years. "He wouldn't want us to be stuck in our grief, Emily. Your father believed in living life to the fullest, even in the face of loss. He would want us to honor his memory by continuing to live, to find joy in the little things, and to carry on his legacy." Emily knew her mother was right, but it was easier said than done. "How do I let go? How do I move on?" Her mother gave her a gentle squeeze. "Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, Emily. It means finding a way to carry on, to keep living your life while holding his memory close to your heart. It's about finding a balance between grieving and moving forward." Over the next few weeks, Emily struggled to find that balance. She spent hours working on the farm, pouring her energy into the tasks that had once brought her father so much joy. She found comfort in the familiar routines, the physical labor grounding her in the present and giving her a sense of purpose. One evening, as she was tending to the garden, she came across a small notebook tucked away in a drawer of her father's old workbench. Curious, she opened it and found pages filled with his neat handwriting. It was a journal, filled with his thoughts, dreams, and reflections on life. As she read through the entries, she felt a connection to her father that transcended his physical absence. His words were a reminder of his love for life, his unwavering spirit, and his belief in the power of hope and resilience. He had faced his own share of hardships, but he had always found a way to persevere, to find light even in the darkest of times. One particular entry caught her eye. "Life is full of both joy and sorrow, but it's our ability to find beauty in the midst of pain that defines us. Cherish the moments, embrace the love, and keep moving forward. For in doing so, we honor the past and create a future filled with hope." Emily closed the journal, holding it to her chest as tears welled in her eyes. She realized that letting go didn't mean erasing her father's memory or moving on as if he had never existed. It meant embracing the lessons he had taught her, finding strength in his words, and carrying his spirit with her as she navigated the challenges ahead. With renewed determination, Emily decided to make some changes. She started a small flower garden in a corner of the farm, a tribute to her father's love for nature. Each bloom that sprouted was a reminder of his presence, a symbol of life, continuing even in the face of loss. She also began volunteering at a local community center, sharing her knowledge of farming and gardening with others. It was a way to give back, to spread the love and wisdom her father had instilled in her. Through helping others, she found a sense of fulfillment and connection that eased the ache of her grief. As the months passed, Emily's pain slowly began to soften. The memories of her father became a source of comfort rather than sorrow. She still missed him dearly, but she also felt his presence in the laughter of her friends, the beauty of a sunset, and the simple joys of everyday life. One evening, as she sat on the porch watching the stars twinkle in the night sky, she felt a sense of peace settle over her. She knew that her father would always be a part of her, woven into the fabric of her being. His love and legacy would continue to guide her, giving her the strength to face whatever the future held. Emily took a deep breath, feeling the cool night air fill her lungs. She looked out over the farm, her heart swelling with gratitude for the memories, the love, and the lessons her father had given her. Life would never be the same without him, but she knew that she had the courage to move forward, to live fully and joyfully, just as he had taught her. In that moment, she made a silent promise to her father and to herself. She would honor his memory by living a life filled with love, hope, and resilience. She would cherish the past, embrace the present, and look forward to the future with an open heart. And as she sat there, under the vast expanse of the night sky, Emily knew that she was not alone. Her father's spirit was with her, a guiding light that would forever illuminate her path. She smiled, feeling a sense of calm and acceptance. Life had to move on, and she was ready to embrace it, carrying her father's legacy with her every step of the way. Life is an ever-changing tapestry of joy and sorrow, woven together by our experiences and the love we share with those around us. The story of Emily and her journey through grief to find strength and purpose offers profound insights into the resilience of the human spirit. Here are some pieces of advice inspired by her story. Cherish the memories. Hold on to the memories of your loved ones, for they are the threads that connect the past to the present. These memories are not just reminders of what has been lost, but also of the love, wisdom, and joy that were shared. They can be a source of comfort and strength in times of sorrow. Embrace grief. Grieving is a natural and necessary process. Allow yourself to feel the pain and sadness that comes with loss. It's through embracing these emotions that you begin to heal. Remember, it's okay to not be okay for a while. Find purpose in pain. Transform your grief into a source of motivation. Like Emily, channel your energy into activities that bring you peace and fulfillment. This can be a way to honor the memory of your loved one and keep their spirit alive in your actions. Seek connection. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family. Lean on them for comfort and understanding. Sharing your feelings and memories can help lighten the burden of grief and remind you that you are not alone. Live fully and joyfully. Your loved ones would want you to find happiness and purpose in life. Celebrate the small moments of joy, pursue your passions, and embrace the beauty of the world around you. Living fully is a way to honor those who are no longer with us. Balance grief with moving forward. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It's about finding a balance between mourning your loss and continuing to live your life. Carry the lessons and love of your lost ones with you as you move forward, and let their spirit inspire you to live with resilience and hope. Create a legacy. Engage in activities that reflect the values and passions of your lost loved one. This could be through community service, a hobby, or simply living a life that embodies their spirit. Creating a legacy helps keep their memory alive and allows their influence to continue shaping the world. Embrace change. Life is constantly evolving, and with it, we must adapt and grow. Accept that change is an inevitable part of life. Embrace it as an opportunity to discover new strengths and possibilities within yourself. Find peace in nature. Nature has a remarkable ability to heal and soothe the soul. Spend time outdoors, whether it's tending to a garden, walking in the park, or simply sitting under the stars. Nature can offer a sense of continuity and renewal, reminding us of the cycles of life and the beauty of each moment. Be kind to yourself. Healing takes time, and everyone's journey is different. Be patient with yourself and acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding you would offer to a friend. Emily's story teaches us that while loss is an inevitable part of life, it is possible to find hope and purpose in the aftermath. By cherishing memories, embracing grief, and finding ways to honor our loved ones, we can move forward with strength and resilience. Life has to move on, and with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude, we can navigate the journey ahead, carrying the love and lessons of those we've lost with us always.